when you were talking about Breaking Bad, you said that, you know, when Walter White is kind of this downtrodden guy, and in a sense, Walter White really did address some serious issues. Teachers in this country make shit livings. They have to go become meth dealers or whatever. Right. It addresses the whole drug problem in the country. I mean, it was a pretty...
And the healthcare system and the lack thereof.
Right. Walter gets cancer, and how's he going to pay for the treatments? And that becomes that's what drives him crazy.
Right.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger.
But you said when you played Walter at his kind of worst, you were doing an impression of your father, because I guess you assumed your father was sort of a downtrodden guy. He himself was kind of a failed movie writer or movie. He wanted to be in the business, right?
He was an actor for many years.
Right.
And he lived the typical actor's life where, oh, this was good. We got a good, oh, we had a bad year, worse year. Oh, not bad year. And so it's up and down and up and down.
Your dad's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's going to be 90.
He's still alive. And when he looks at your career now, do you get embarrassed by your success and say, oh, God, this must be so difficult for my father because this is all he wanted for himself? Do you almost have to hide your success from him?
No. No, he is so proud.
He is?
Oh, yeah.
He's able to share it with you and say, hey, you did it, son.
Yeah, he's extremely proud. And it's really helped our relationship grow and change and sustain.
Because you had a shitty relationship, but you didn't talk to him for years.
Yeah, well, it's not that I didn't talk to him. Is that he went through a period where the career didn't work out, and he had an affair with someone else, and it split up the family. And
yeah, I mean, it's
kind
crazy.
Of a nasty thing.
Your parents, your mom and your dad, have been married 7 times?
Well, together, between them, yeah.
Between the two of them, 7 times.
Yeah.
This must have been maddening to you.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Were your parents, was their first marriage to each other?
No.
No. So when they had their son, you you got siblings?
Yeah, older brother and younger sister.
They had already been married in other families.
They didn't have other children.
Right, but they've been married.
That we knew of.
Yeah, right. Who knows? Yeah. Were they like hippies in a way, like hippie artists? Like, hey, anything goes. Let's get married. Let's have kids. Let's get divorced. Let's blah blah blah.
No. As a matter of fact, they were really, more on the conservative side. I mean, they met in an acting class in Hollywood in like 1948, 49.
Oh, so they both had the acting bug.
Exactly.
And both of them didn't kind of make it.
Right, but in those days, when they decided to get married, you're either Joan Crawford and you say, to hell with my children, I'm going to be a star, or you quit the business as a woman, you quit the business and you
raise your family.
That's right. That's what was expected.
So your dad did the ultimate betrayal. Things were going poorly for him for whatever the stress is. He's got kids at home. He goes out and has an affair.
Yeah.
Fucks what, the neighbor or what? Who does he fuck?
That's what it almost doesn't even matter. It was like I don't know.
You didn't care? Weren't you completely obsessed? Who is this woman that is now my father's lover?
No, I was completely in denial. In fact, kids around the neighborhood said, "Hey, we don't see your dad anymore. What's going on?" I go, "Oh, he comes home at night. We play. We have a good time." And,
sad.
It was one of those.
How old were you?
I was about 9 or 10 when that started to happen.
Kids want to have a father. They want to have a good father. So you create in your mind a great father.
And remember, at the time, a divorced family, it was far rarer.
Right.
Than it is. Now it's commonplace.
Yeah, but back then, you didn't want to talk about it.
They're divorced, the people who live there.
Were you able to go to your mother and say, hey, I need help with this? Or do you just,
I was a kid.
You were a kid.
I didn't have anything to relate it to. It's just, in fact, in some ways you think, well, does every kid go through this? That's what you think is happening.
So then there's a series of your mom gets married again, your dad gets married again,
right?
But he's off. Your dad's off doing his thing. He's not even.
You got to actually deal with the people your mom brings home.
Your dad wasn't calling you, wasn't visiting you, nothing. No. He's gone.
He's gone.
How long was he gone for?
He was gone for about 10 years.
Motherfucker.
From when I was about 12 to 22.
Did you hate this guy?
No, because
you wanted him
because I had a relationship, a good relationship with him as a boy, and then something happened and off he went.
Did you ever say to your mother at those period of years, "Where's Dad? I mean, can we get in touch with him?" Oh.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to remember what the feeling was, and I think it just caved me in. I just became introverted about the whole thing.
Right,
you were very insecure about it. Because as a kid, that's probably the worst age for the rug to be pulled out. for money.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just starting to feel like, oh, this is what it is, and school, and you're looking forward to then middle school and high school, and all of a sudden, no.